All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wednesday night presentation. This is June Collier, VP of Marketing, here with my econ, and tonight we're going to be going over the business presentation. I want to thank each and every one of you for being on the call. I want to welcome our guests for being on the call tonight. And as we get started here, I'm just going to jump straight into the presentation and talk about this wonderful company of ours called My Econ. If you're not familiar with My Econ is short for My Economy. Our great founders, when they started this company, they wanted to focus on the individual's personal financial success, and the name My Economy came out. And so we're really excited about My Econ being the personal financial success company. And as we go through tonight and I talk about the company, I want to give you a few details about who we are. We are a 12-year-old debt-free, technology-driven company based right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And the next bullet point is one of my favorite. We have helped our associates cash flow over $400 million. That's right. The associates have cash flowed over $400 million. Now, we call ourselves a personal financial success company, but we need to define that word or that phrase, personal financial success. My Econ defines personal financial success as having enough cash flow to support our lifestyle during our working years, while at the same time having enough cash flow to support our lifestyles during our retirement years. Now, there are two ways to attain financial success. The first is bringing in more cash flow to support your current lifestyle. That's the day-to-day living. You know, most people are living paycheck to paycheck, and some extra cash flow would definitely alleviate some stress in their lives. But to attain financial success also means to have enough cash flow left over that you've got that to invest and build passive income for your retirement, or what we like to refer to as your financial freedom years. Now, tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a strategy called income shifting. And this strategy has empowered our associates to generate cash flow in 5 unique ways. Let's talk about those 5 new cash flow streams. The first is correcting tax withholding. The second cash flow stream is minimizing taxes via business income. Our third cash flow stream is generating business income. Our fourth is debt elimination. And our fifth and final is creating passive income. Now, what I like to do is I like to take the next 15, 20 minutes going in detail with these 5 new cash flow streams. Let's start off with correcting tax withholding. You see, we know that employees have too much money withheld from their paychecks for taxes. How do we know that? Well, if you head over to the IRS's website and do some research, the IRS says in 2016, of all the tax returns that were sent in, 83% of them resulted in a tax refund, and the average tax refund was $3,100. Now, why is that a big deal? It's a big deal because your money has value. And when you loan your money to the government for a full year and they not give you any interest on that, you've lost value. So what My Econ does with this first cash flow stream is we help you maximize your take-home pay and then use that extra income that comes back into your household for either investing or debt elimination. See, that's a cash flow stream that you can use in your household right now today. And our associates usually, on average, see their income checks go up by $200 to $400, $500 a month just from this cash flow stream alone. Let's talk about the second cash flow stream, which is minimizing taxes on business income. You see, I have come to believe that every taxpayer should have a home-based business. Why? Because there are 2 tax codes in America. There's the tax code for the haves, and then there's the tax code for the have-nots. Now, every time people hear me say that, they think I'm talking about the rich and the poor, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those that have a Schedule C and those that have not a Schedule C. You see, the Schedule C allows individuals to take expenses, turn those expenses into business deductions, write that off on their taxes, lower their tax liability, and put more money back into their pocket. Let's talk about some of those expenses that you could be potentially writing off. The first is car and truck expenses. Most of you on this call have a vehicle. You drive that vehicle back and forth to work each day. You put gas in that vehicle. You have oil maintenance that you have to do on that vehicle, tires. You also have to pay taxes on that vehicle. Well, when you are just an employee, that's just an expense. That's just the cost of just being an employee. But as soon as you become a business, you are able to shift that income through your business, or shift that expense, I should say, shift that expense through your business and create a business deduction. When you create that business deduction, you begin to lower your tax liability. When you lower your tax liability, that puts more money into your pocket. The next one is communication. Many of you right now are listening to me on your cell phone. Maybe you're on your computer. Maybe you're on your tablet, your laptop. You're using the internet. All of those products and services that you use for communication are just expenses if you don't have a business. But as soon as you have a business, My Econ teaches you how to income shift. We teach you how to take that expense, shift it through your business, and then create a business deduction. That business deduction lowers your tax liability, which puts more money back into your pockets. Ladies and gentlemen, that's income shifting. How about travel? Now, we're coming up to a season where many Americans, millions of Americans, in fact, are going to be traveling for Thanksgiving. They're going to be traveling for the Christmas holidays. And for those Americans that do not have a business, a home-based business, that travel is just going to be an expense. But for those of you who are in My Econ and understand how to shift your income, you're going to run that travel through your business and create a business deduction. You see, you're going to go see grandma anyway. You're going to go see your parents anyway. What we're going to allow you to do and show you how to do is to shift your airfare, shift your rental car, shift your meals, shift all of that through your business while you go see family, and now you've created a business deduction. That's called income shifting. How about meals and entertainment? Not too long ago, many of us saw the Floyd Mayweather fight. We got the $100 pay-per-view. We invited friends and family over to the home. We had wings, we had beverages, and we just had a good old time. And for millions of Americans across the United States, all they had was a good time. But for those that were in My Econ, they knew how to take that good time and run that through their business and be able to write off the meals and entertainment, write off the pay-per-view, and get a tax deduction. Finally, wages. See, we've got children. Our children are going back to school. We've bought back to school clothes for the children. Maybe they're into sports. They're playing football. We got uniforms, helmets that we have to purchase. Maybe our daughters are cheerleading. Maybe they're in band and we've got to buy band instruments. We definitely know there's going to be some field trips that's going to come up. We got money that we have to spend on our children. And we're going to spend that money anyway because we love our children. But what My Econ does is they teach you to hire your child in your business, pay your child a salary, then use that salary to pay for all of those expenses that you're going to pay for anyway. You see, ladies and gentlemen, that's called income shifting. Now, I've shown you 5 examples of income shifting, but would you believe there are over 475 ways that small business owners can income shift? That's powerful. And every time you are able to create a business deduction, it lowers your tax liability. When you lower your tax liability, you lower your taxable income. When you lower your taxable income, you pay less in taxes. And so the money that you did not have to spend in taxes now goes back into your pockets. That's income shifting. And that's our cash flow stream number 2. Let's talk about cash flow stream number 3, business income strategy. You see, We don't want to just start a business just to get business deductions. That's nice, and that's just an added benefit of having a business. But we want to start a business so we can actually bring in some income. Now, My Econ is the perfect business because we offer a world-class business system. I want you to think of it like a franchise. And with this franchise, you're able to access and run your business very, very quickly because we figured everything out for you. Now, when you join My Econ, you are going to receive something called the Financial Success Membership. I want you to say that, Financial Success Membership. And in this membership, you have some great, great resources that are found inside of this membership. We've got the income shifting strategy. Remember, in the previous slide, I showed you 5 ways to shift your income, but I told you that there are over 475 ways to shift your income. So what we've got in our Financial Success Membership is we've got training that shows you how to shift your income. We also have the Cash Flow Manager software. You see, the IRS says that, yes, we can start a business. The IRS says that, yes, we can write off a portion of our vehicle expenses. We can write off our meals and entertainment. Yes, we can write off our communications. But we must maintain proper record keeping. And so what the Cash Flow Manager software is software that allows you to be compliant with the IRS. You can install this on your cell phone. You can install it on your tablet. You can even access it from your computer. Take pictures of your receipts when you're out eating, fill out some information, upload that information to the cloud. You don't have to worry about faded out receipts or lost receipts. And then at the end of the year, you go to your Cash Flow Manager, click one button, and turn that into your tax professional. They're going to love you because it's organized. All the receipts are there. They're readable, and they're just going to enjoy the fact that you started a business and treated your business like a business by having this awesome piece of software called the Cash Flow Manager. Also included in your Financial Success Membership is identity theft protection. Listen, everybody has heard about the Equifax breach. Over 143 million people have had their IDs potentially stolen. That means that there's a strong possibility that you have had your ID compromised. Don't you want to protect that? Absolutely you do. And what My Econ does is we provide you with identity theft protection that has a $1 million policy, insurance policy. So if your ID is compromised, we've got a $1 million insurance policy on that identity theft protection that will help you get your ID back on track. Free and discount legal services. From time to time, you're going to need an attorney. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to get a discount on attorney fees? Credit education services. See, everybody from time to time will probably have some credit issues. We know that the credit bureaus typically have mistakes on our credit report. We've got credit education services that will teach you step by step how to pull your credit report, how to read your credit report, how to dispute the items that are negative on your credit report. We even have template letters that you can send to the credit bureaus to have those negative items removed from your credit. And this is included with your Financial Success Membership. And finally, discount travel and corporate perks. Like I said, millions of people are going to be traveling this holiday season. If you're going to be traveling anyway, it makes sense for you to get discounts when you travel. And not only that, when you're done traveling, My Econ will pay you for that travel. Now, these are the things that you get in the membership by becoming a member of My Econ. But when you're starting a business, you've got to have some products and services that you're offering to the retail public. So I want to talk real quick about our powerful retail strategy. These are our discount products and services that are offered. We have the ID Defender. Remember, you want to protect your identity. But not only are you going to be able to protect your identity because you get this free in your membership, but we also sell this or retail this to the general public. And not only do we retail the ID Defender for individuals, but we recently came out with an ID Defender that will actually cover your entire family, up to 5 family members. Very, very powerful. The Smart Money System. Again, this is included in your membership absolutely free, but we do retail this to the general public so that they can learn how to fix and repair their credit as well. How about that cash flow manager software? Ladies and gentlemen, when you become associated with MyEcon, you get the cash flow manager software absolutely free included in your membership. But there are several small business owners out there who need the cash flow manager. For example, Uber drivers. Every time I get in a car with an Uber driver, I ask the driver, are you tracking your miles? And they look at me with a blank stare. There are millions of small businesses that don't understand what they should be tracking to lower their taxable income. Travel. Remember, you get to book travel for yourself at a discount, but you also have the opportunity to book travel for retail customers and get paid when they travel. Nutrition and healthy beverages. Everybody's on the nutrition kick these days. And finally, our cash back mall. See, you get a chance to get a percentage back on all of the retail stores that you're shopping at anyway when you shop through your cashback mall. These stores include stores like Home Depot, Walmart, Best Buy. And when you go and you make purchases, you receive cash back. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we have the busiest holiday season of the year coming up. We've got Thanksgiving, and right after Thanksgiving is Black Friday, and there's going to be a lot of shopping that's going on. Wouldn't you like to get some cash back on your shopping as well as your friends and family? So this is our powerful retail strategy that we offer inside of this great company called MyEcon. Now, we've talked about products and services, but it's also important for us to talk about our world-class compensation plan. Now, when you come into MyEcon, you're known as a marketing director. And as a marketing director, you're going to be talking to individuals about income shifting. And when you share income shifting with others, and two people decide that they want to get involved and they want to start shifting their income, and they get started with MyEcon, you are promoted to the position of executive vice president. Or you can sell $200 of personal CV of any of the retail products that we saw, and again, you're promoted to executive vice president. Now, as an executive vice president, you can earn up to 100% in personal sales. That's 100% of personal sales volume that you sell yourself. But equally as important, you can earn up to 85% of your team sales. That means the people that are in your organization, when they make sales, you can receive up to 85% commissions on what they sell. Now, importantly, this is just very, very important. When you start introducing income shifting to others and they decide to get started in MyEcon, anyone that you personally introduce to MyEcon as an executive vice president, you earn $35 the very next Friday. And when they go out and start introducing income shifting to people that they know, you earn $25 for every individual that shows up in your base shop. And this is to unlimited depth. Now, I want you to think about that for a moment. How many people do you know who would love to learn how to write off their lifestyle? How many people do you know who would love to learn how to income shift and put more money back in their pocket by just spending the things that they're going to spend anyway? Everybody that I know wants to do that. And so that means that there's a lot of $35 and $25 checks out there that are waiting for you. But more importantly, and one of the things that I love the most is this thing called unlimited residual income. You see, residual income is when you get paid over and over again for doing something one time. Wouldn't it be nice if you just went into work on Monday, you worked a full 8 hours, and then didn't go to work the rest of the week, but still got paid? Man, unlimited residual income is an awesome thing. Now, with MyEcon, it is possible that you can earn up to between $5 to $10 per active associate that's on your team. So let's just say you get started tonight. You decide that I want to learn how to income shift, and I know some people who want to learn how to income shift as well. You get started tonight. 6 months from now, you've got a team of over 200 people who have started to learn how to income shift. Not 200 people that you personally brought in, but 200 people that you and your team have brought in. At $5 a person, you've just created a $1,000 per month residual income, showing people how to income shift, showing them how to take the things that they're already doing, turn them into business deductions, and put more money in their pocket. Now, I can guarantee you that if you can do that in 6 months, you'll stick around for 12 months, maybe 18 months. And in 18 months, let's just say you got 1,000 people on your team. Now with 1,000 people on your team, you're earning on average $10 per active associate. That's $10,000 of residual income on a monthly basis for showing people how to write off the expenses that they already are incurring and put more money in their pocket. $10,000 a month, ladies and gentlemen, is a six-figure income business. And this is a part-time business where you could earn realistically $10,000 a month or more. I got to tell you, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We definitely have a world-class compensation plan. Let's talk about our fourth cash flow stream, debt elimination. You see, we got to get rid of that debt in our life. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use an example of $1,000 of extra money that you have coming into your household, and we're going to show you what to do with that $1,000. Now, you're probably asking, well, where's the $1,000 going to come from? It's going to come from the first three cash flow streams that I've already talked about. If you'll remember, cash flow stream number one was correcting your withholdings, and that normally puts $200 to $500 a month back into your pockets. Cash flow stream number two was minimize taxes on business income. Well, we know that when you start minimizing your taxes, you don't have to pay as much in taxes. And so that money goes back into your pocket. And then cash flow stream number three was business income. I got to tell you, everybody that you're going to talk to wants to learn how to income shift. So you're going to be putting money into your pocket from your business. So we're going to say conservatively from those three cash flow streams, you're bringing in an extra $1,000 a month. Let's talk about how we're going to eliminate our debt. So in this example, we have a car note, a Visa card, and a mortgage. Our car note has a balance of $17,000. We've got a minimum payment of $545. We're going to take that $1,000 from our three cash flow streams. We're going to add it to the $545, which gives us a new minimum payment of $1,545. We're going to eliminate that car note in 12 months versus the 32 months it would have taken us if we had applied just a minimum payment. Now, at the end of 12 months, we got $1,545 that used to go to a car payment. That car payment's been paid off. So we're going to take that $1,545 and roll it into our next debt, which happens to be our Visa card. We got an $8,000 balance on the Visa card with a minimum payment of $200. We're going to add the $1,545 to the $200. That gives us a new payment of $1,745. We're going to eliminate that $8,000 Visa card in 5 months versus the 78 months it would have taken us if we had just applied the minimum payment. Now, at the end of 5 months, guess what? We've got $1,745 that used to go to a credit card. We've eliminated that credit card, so we're going to take that $1,745 and roll it into our final debt, which happens to be our mortgage. We got a $200,000 mortgage with a minimum note of $1,200 a month. We're going to take the $1,745, add it to the $1,200. That's going to give us a new payment of $2,945. And we're going to eliminate our mortgage in 68 months versus the 360 it would have taken us if we had applied the minimum payment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at what we've just accomplished. We have eliminated a total of $225,000 worth of debt in 85 months. What's 85 months? That's 7 years and 1 month. Now, I know some people are thinking, man, 7 years seems like a long time. But what you have to understand is we've eliminated all of our debt, including that 30-year mortgage. So I'd love to take 7 years versus 30 years to go ahead and minimize that debt. But here's something else that I thought was very interesting. By doing this debt elimination program, we have saved ourselves $352,000. See, that's the money that we would have paid in interest if we had just paid the minimum payment. And I want you to look at that number real deeply, because that number is larger than the principal itself, which means that we would have paid more in interest than the debt that we actually borrowed. Powerful, very powerful. Finally, we now have $2,945 a month that used to go to debt elimination that now is sitting in our pockets each and every month because we no longer have any debt to pay. So this is money that comes back into our household, $2,945. I want you to think just for a moment that nothing in your life has changed. You work in the same job that you've always worked, but all of your debt is paid, including your mortgage. How different would your lifestyle be? See, we can use this money for lifestyle or for investing. Somebody said, June, what is lifestyle? Lifestyle is doing what you want to do, what you like to do. If you like to go on vacation, if you like to send your kids to college, whatever it is that you want to do with your lifestyle. But listen, I told you that we had 5 new cash flow streams, and this is cash flow stream number 4. So before we get into that lifestyle, I really want you to focus on the final cash flow stream, which is the most important. That is passive income. We're going to take that $2,945 that used to go to debt, and we're going to start investing that. Now, on a monthly basis, we're going to invest $2,945. That comes out to $35,340 a year. If you thought that you could not do that, we're now showing you that it is possible. $35,000 a year that you can invest because you took care of the first 4 income streams. Now, let's take a look at that. That money growing at 8%, and we'll show you where you can get 8, 10, 12% return. In 10 years, that money grows to $538,000. That's $500,000. But if we're patient and we practice a little bit more delayed gratification and wait just 5 more years, that money will grow to $1,019,000. Ladies and gentlemen, you've just now become a cash millionaire. See, there's a difference between being a millionaire and being a cash millionaire. And in this example, you have become a cash millionaire. Now, I want you to think about what we've just covered here tonight. We've covered 5 new cash flow streams, and there was nothing that you saw that you can't do. See, that's the powerful thing about what MyEcon offers is everyone can apply all 5 cash flow streams to their lives, and they can become extremely, extremely wealthy doing so. So if you've been watching this and you're just sitting on the edge of your chair and you're saying, how do I get started? I'm ready to go. Where do I sign up? Well, let me just tell you what you're going to receive. The first thing that you get is you get a personalized website. See, I told you it's like a franchise. We've got all the products, all the services. We take care of all of the accounting. We take care of all of the things that you need to run a business. See, you don't need customer service because we've got that. You don't need to ship any products because we got you there. You don't even need to inventory anything because we take care of that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call a world-class business system. But don't forget, not only do you get the world-class business system, but you get the financial success membership. Now, if you forgot what was inside of that financial success membership, let me remind you what was in there. You get the income shifting strategy. So you got to learn how to turn your expenses into business deductions. You also get the cash flow management software. See, if we're going to do business, we want to definitely be compliant with the IRS, and this software keeps us within compliance. You get the identity theft protection. Listen, no one wants to have their identity stolen, especially as you're starting to generate income and become a cash millionaire. The last thing you want is for your identity to be stolen. We've got our free and discount legal services. When you start making money, you start making moves. You may decide that you want to buy a home and you need a closing attorney. We can offer those types of discounts. Credit education. If you have any issues with your credit, now is the time to get that credit repaired. You're eliminating your debt. You're getting your money right. Now is the time to get your credit right. We got discount travel and corporate perks. As you're making money, you're going to travel. You might as well get discounts on that. And all of this works because you get valuable tax benefits when you get involved with this company called MyEcon. Now, if you're sitting on the edge of your chair like I was when I saw this, the only thing that I was wanting at that point is how much does it cost and how do I get started? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the cost to get all of this, everything that you've seen tonight, is only $34.95 per month. That's right. You get the membership for $34.95 per month. You see, income shifting stream number one, or the new cash flow stream for correcting your tax withholding, normally puts $200 to $500 in a person's pocket. What that means is that one strategy alone will pay for your business. There's no reason for you not to get started tonight. Get back with the person that invited you to this webinar. Let them know that you want to learn all of the ways to shift your income. You want to get all of the debt eliminated out of your life, and you want to start creating passive income. You want your money to work for you instead of you working for your money. With that being said, I'm going to stop the audio here, or the video here. We're going to open up the lines for any Q&A. Let me stop the recording 1 second.